welcome back to my channel. Today I have a vlog style video for you because I have done like 6 videos in a row where I've just been sitting down and making educational videos, so I figured why not switch things up a little bit and do sort of a vlog style video today. It is craziness in this household today. These ferrets have been driving me nuts all morning. They've just been go, go, go. I'm waiting for them to crash so I can finally clean the house because I have to do laundry, and it's a big time consuming project for me. But yes, they've been very, very needy today, very playful. Also, they've been getting into a lot of trouble, except for Pazu. Pazu hasn't been getting into any trouble because he's a perfect boy. But Appa is a culprit of naughtiness today. Momo. Momos! You itchies! She's so freaking cute, oh my god. And then Howl as well, who's in the other room. But Pazu, as you can see, has already grown his beautiful winter coat. He is very, very thick and fluffy right now, and he's also very wide now. And he's starting to get his little bandit mask back, as you can see. He's the only one that has grown in his winter coat, so we're just waiting on the other ones. But oh, he's so soft right now. Look at him. Look at you. And he's very lazy now. He's got all this extra weight now. You're a good boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. You are so cute too, but you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. There he goes. Won't have to cause more trouble. They love this carpet. It's so funny. Just drags her body on it. So I know some of you were a little confused on the feeding schedule that I've been doing for my ferrets. So I will show you today what I mean in my last video. So I keep having this really horrible habit of not putting food out so that it's ready for breakfast. So yeah, that's really annoying. But hey buddy, I believe we are on rabbit. I need to find a bag of rabbit. This is my fridge right now. This is all stuff for the ferrets except for that. And then the stuff for us, I try to keep here. So this is all for the ferrets, this is for us. So I'm gonna grab a bag of rabbits and then also a bag of chicken feet. So I have to sift through this. And this is a bag of chicken feet. And this will probably be good for about 3 different meals, this bag of chicken feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a bowl of cold water to dethaw because I forgot to do it last night. Put it into the fridge, so it needs to dethaw a lot quicker. So what I'll do is just, I already have a bowl ready. Usually I just use like a pan that I use to cook with. And let it dethaw, and it doesn't usually take that long. So I just finished doing the laundry, and I cleaned the whole kitchen, living area, and I also cleaned our bedroom, and I realized that it is much different from when you had last seen it. So this is what our bedroom looks like now. It's super different from our apartment tour that we filmed, but this is what it looks like. That's my desk, Brian's desk, and the cage is now here on this side of the bed rather than on that side. Hi Howl, he's grumpy because I just opened the cage sheet thing. And now I have all of their blankets and stuff on the top, little garbage can, display area, which is the same sort of stuff. And over here I have a carrier, their carrier that I use to take them places, but they've really enjoyed sleeping in it lately. So I have it out here, but I really want to put it back in my car. But with those of you who have free-range ferrets, you know how hard it is to leave your house with something in your hands, because they, in particular Pazu, will be able to hear the door open and come running. And we put the fake plant over here that used to be on top of the fridge. And yeah, I also use newspaper as pee pads. That works super well, so I definitely recommend doing that, so you don't have to keep going out and buying pee pads. But yeah, this is what the apartment looks like now. It's definitely a lot homier than what it was. We have our Christmas tree up. It's definitely better looking now than when you last saw it. So their food is all de-thawed and ready to go. We have rabbit and chicken feet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dump this bag of rabbit into the bowl. So their poops look fine, so I'm just gonna put a normal amount in. So it's like about an ounce or two. Probably just an ounce in there. And then put this back into the fridge for later. And then I take their meat spoon. I have a spoon especially just for their meat. And mix it up. I usually add water to it, but this bag of meat had a significant amount of water in it already. So this is what their food ends up looking like most of the time. And what I will do is add a little bit of salmon oil. So I'm just gonna do, because I'm trying to use this up, there's barely any left in it. Just a tiny bit in there. So you guys ask me a lot of questions on my videos, and I recently turned off notifications for them because some of you guys are brutal and I would rather not see that pop up on my phone, but the vast majority of you guys have been leaving really sweet comments, genuine questions, so I think it's a shame for me to ignore the comments with actual questions. Instagram is a more reliable source to ask me questions on there. I will be able to give you a better response and whatnot through Instagram direct messages, but I've still been receiving a lot of questions via YouTube comments, so I figured I would just go through the comments I haven't responded to and answer them. I have not seen these yet. I don't know what you guys have for me. This first question is by Skylar, and they are asking, if it's a new ferret, would you feed its normal kibble or food and then slowly transition them to raw? Or like keep it on its normal food for a bit and let it settle in, then slowly introduce them to raw? This is a good question. What I would do if I got a brand new ferret would be I would keep them on the food that they have normally for like a week, maybe less, and then start transitioning them onto raw, because a new environment for a ferret is a really big change for them and it will take them a couple days to actually settle in. I would say, and it's different for all ferrets, not all of them will be completely comfortable in their new home in just a week, so just gauge that based on your ferret's behavior. And when you slowly transition them, would you slowly add in the meat in chunks or like a slushy soup, or use freeze-dried food and then slowly add raw? This is a very confusing question to me, but I sort of answer this in the video that you were commenting on, as far as adding meat in small chunks and then moving up to bigger sizes. Hello everyone, it's been like a day since my last clips, and that is because it has been so hectic around here with work and just the ferrets really been draining the life out of me. I'm exhausted. I wanted to finish what I was working on, and that was going through some of my comments I haven't responded to yet, and there have been a lot, and I have messages upon messages that I haven't even opened yet on my Instagram, and I apologize for not being able to respond immediately. It's just every response that I do, I want it to be thought out. I don't want to turn into the type of person who responds with, you know, really crappy, minimal responses back. So I want to be able to put thought into each question, unless of course it's an emergency. So we have a few new ones since I last was filming, so I guess I'll do those. Oh, someone is sleepy. Oh. Someone is so sleepy. Were you sleeping? Yes. Oh. Oh. You want to go back to bed? Sometimes he gets mad when I try to fuss with him right after he gets up. He usually wants to run right back to bed. There's a video suggestion by a user named Kath, and they would like to see me review different people's ferret diets, such as making sure the ferrets have a balanced diet, whether it be a good quality kibble or a balance of raw foods throughout the week, and helping us ferret owners improve our feeding. I would definitely love to do this. If you want to see me make this sort of video, comment down below, and if enough people want it, I could definitely do it, because of course I need people to submit their diet plans and whatnot for their pets for me to actually make the video. So yeah, I would definitely do that if that's something you guys want to see. Next question is by Carlos. They said, hey, I might get some ferrets from a local rescue and they will be my first, but the 3 of them are 2 years old. Do you think that will affect my relationship with them? Absolutely not. With the experience that I've had with ferrets that are 2 years old, they have just always been great ferrets. They're always usually potty trained, they're bite trained, they're just, they're here to have a good home. And I would love to adopt older ferrets for myself personally. Definitely go ahead and do that if you are ready to. Next question is by M Animations. What is the best age to get a ferret at? Me and my family are thinking of adopting one in the future, and we aren't very sure, and Google isn't helping out much. The easiest age, again, would be like 2 years old. So anything after 1 year old. Senior ferrets from like 4 and up may be a little challenging depending on their health history and like what they need and whatnot, but I think 2 years old is like the perfect age. And if I were you, I would get a pair of 2-year-old ferrets, bonded 2-year-old ferrets. I think that would be a lot of fun, and in my experience it is, and they're just so sweet. Young ferrets are just, if you, go ahead. The thing with ferrets is most people want to get young animals because they're cute, they're cuddly, they're sweet, they're babies, right? But ferrets, in my opinion, they always look cute, they always are sweet, they always look like babies, in my opinion. Pazu doesn't look very different from when he was younger, so I think, getting an older ferret is a great idea. Because again, like I said, they're usually always potty trained, bite trained. That's all that I'm going to respond to because I do monthly Q&As, so I don't want to run out of questions to answer in my December Q&A. Keep leaving questions in the comments below as long as they're, you don't want an urgent answer. If you want an urgent answer, message me on Instagram, although clearly that's not a reliable way of messaging me, but I will definitely try my best to go through and answer those. I've been getting some questions via my email. That's probably the least reliable source, just because most of the emails are really long, so I'll quickly glance through them and make sure it's not an emergency, and then I forget to go back and actually respond. I have one that's like 10 days old that I forgot to respond to, and I feel so bad. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Any non-urgent questions, things that you're curious about, leave down below, and I will most likely answer them in my next Q&A video.